Hello everyone, my name is Michael Jhingree. I'm a current student at the University of Houston and a microfinance student consultant of the SURE program. I'm going to provide insight on the most useful thing I learned in a class as a student in my college career. One thing to consider is that over time, a lot of things become useful in your growth, not only as a student, but as a human being. Here, I will show two things I have learned, but these things will connect with each other as a resource or tool to carry on a path to mastery and success. One thing that has become very useful to me is the concept of striving for continuous improvement. Over time, I struggled with this concept, so it's not something of a mastery, but a reminder of what to expect of yourself when pursuing whatever you are passionate about. While it is never a bad thing to strive for perfection, it can hinder your natural performance on acquiring skills and utilizing resources in order to progress towards mastery. Striving for perfection can create fear of failure when really you should see that failure is not as bad when you can learn from it. Failing, not learning from your mistakes, and failing repeatedly is the route to nowhere. The popular phrase, taking L's does not mean you are taking losses, it means you are taking lessons. What I learned from my classes are do not be afraid of failure and making mistakes. If you learn from your mistakes, you'll be fine in the long run. One resource or habit I learned over the years of learning and studying in class is that, at least for myself, going through PowerPoints and textbooks and taking notes and writing in notebooks everything you feel will be useful for exams and quizzes is not beneficial to me if I want to apply what is taught in the real world. I stopped studying for the sake of passing exams and quizzes and try to take meaningful notes, but I try to rely more on memory retention and critical thinking skills to achieve mastery on things like exams and quizzes. But more importantly, I strive to retain materials taught in class to take into the real world to better grow and prosper. With that being said, my name is Michael Jhingree, and the most useful thing I have learned in class is to continuously improve and strive to be better, not perfect. With that concept in mind, a habit to have is to study and learn to utilize materials and resources beyond the classroom. Thank you, and I look forward to learning more with the SURE program.